The old Mississippi River Museum on Mud Island is getting a major makeover with a family-friendly immersive experience. The project is called the Baron von Upperbein and the River of the Time, and it's starting to take shape, all thanks to visionaries right here in the Bluff City. Here to talk more about the new experience and its economic impact is BVO's marketing expert Marvin Stockwell. Marvin, good to have you here at 3 p.m. How have you been?
Yeah, I've been great, and I was like, absolutely, never have I watched a weather forecast and thought about that is right.
It's about time, isn't it? For sure.
It's beautiful. I mean, I'm a sweater guy, and I can finally get out of my big old heavy Lands' End coat.
There you go. There you go. We all want to do that for sure. Let's talk about this brand new experience for Mud Island, especially the old museum that a lot of us know about, because this has been kind of described as a kind of a combination of Doctor Who meets Indiana Jones. Yeah. Break it down for us. What are we talking about
if people are saying, I don't know what an immersive experience is, don't feel bad, because a couple of years ago I didn't know what it was either, right? But thankfully Christopher Reyes is my friend, and in 2020 he had an immersive experience. He didn't know what was going to happen in the spring of 2020. He wasn't planning on the pandemic, but so it was limited in its run for 2 months, but it sold 4,000 tickets in 2 days, which showed him that there is a hunger for immersive experiences here in Memphis. I had people even traveling from out of state to go to it, even just for a pop-up.
So when we talk about immersive, what are we talking about here?
Yeah, I mean, most people say, well, I don't know what an immersive experience is. If you've been to Disney or Universal, you've been to an immersive experience. I mean, if you've ever been to that wand shop at the Harry Potter world and you see the wall of wands move and you feel like, oh wow, I'm in the movie. You're immersed in it, right? That's what we mean by an immersive experience. You know, a lot of people have gone to Meow Wolf, or if they've driven 5 hours north to St. Louis and gone to the City Museum. Right. That's an immersive playground. So that's the kind of the space that we're playing in. But Christopher realized that his pop-up was really successul, and he started thinking, where do I take this next? Yeah. Well, what got us talking was my experience with the Coliseum, and he thought, put it in the Coliseum. Quite frankly, the Coliseum was probably too big of a leap to make with all the encumbrances that lied ahead. But when we had the opportunity to look at the old Mississippi River Museum at Mud Island, we walked through, and Chris just said, Eureka, this is it.
Wow. So what are the plans here now? Where does this go? Have you had a chance to meet with maybe the mayor or city council members? How has the city been involved in this? Since we hear so much talk about trying to bring Mud Island back to life. So
that's right. I mean, honestly, you just hit the nail right on the head, Alex. That's really a good bit of the wind in our sails is people want to see Mud Island come back, right? So you asked about the mayor. I always want to give Mayor Young credit. He was the first one to suggest we consider Mud Island. He was the head of the DMC at the Downtown Memphis Commission at the time. And we had a party for volunteers just this past Friday night. Mayor Young came out, walked the site with it. He has been supportive of us from moment one. I like the fact that he campaigned on arts as an economic driver. He has made hiring decisions and bringing on DeMarcus Suggs that show he's serious, and his presence was further evidence,
And Marvin, isn't this also part of a community investment also, and how would that work, or how does it work?
So far we've gotten this far on seed funding. We've raised about $165,000, largely through a WeFunder crowd investing campaign, which ends towards the end of April. So we're winding that down. We want to finish strong, but yes, we are pursuing larger investments as well, and we are talking to the city council about possibly making a presentation to them as well. It actually wasn't our first thought, but we were invited to make a presentation. It probably happen next month.
And let's talk about part of that sales pitch, because everybody wants to know, from an economic standpoint, what could this potentially mean for not only downtown, but the entire city of Memphis if it has a chance to really take off?
Yeah, the one thing I'm struck with, first of all, is how many people still visit Mud Island. People think, oh, tourists still come to Mud Island. They still walk the Riverwalk. They still read the signs. So it's still a great park. So I would encourage anyone and everyone who's listening to go check out Mud Island. It still has a lot to offer, but I'm struck by how, tourists will also say, where is everything? They expect amenities to be on the island. The potential for something that's on our riverfront to come surging back to life. I'm old enough to remember how successful Mud Island was. 7th grade Marvin was there opening weekend. But But I think the economic impact report that our friends at the chamber did talked about $66.2 million economic impact. Just think about the number of jobs that it would create. Lots of downtowns are suffering all across the United States. The effect of remote work, et cetera. Think of what a vitamin shot to downtown that would be.
In downtown needs it for sure. If you would, Marvin, please keep us up to date on what's going on with this project.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it. Good to see you as always.
Good to see you as always, Alex. Thank you so much for having me on.
Always, always. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in just a moment.